In this video, we are going to see some of the poetic devices in your 10th standard. Not only for your 10th standard and also for your higher studies also, 11th, 12th as well as in degree. So you should be very familiar about the poetic devices. So how can we identify these kind of poetic devices which we are going to see in this video? First one, so only 3 to 4 topics we'll see, we'll discuss in the next today class. Otherwise we'll do it in the next class. Alliteration. First one, alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of 2 or more consonant sound. So in your regular classes, I'll teach you how many sounds in English language as well as what are the consonants and vowels and diphthongs. English we have 26 alphabets, but it has 44 sounds in English language. 44 sounds in English language. For that, we are going to identify 24 consonant sound. So I will tell you all the 24 consonants in the next class or in your regular classes. Repetition, that's what here, alliteration, repetition of 2 or more consonant sound. For example, here he is going to mention per sound. Print, plow, that's what per sound. This is also one kind of consonant sounds. We can print and plow. So this was print and plow. Here the consonant sounds are repeated. There's repetition. Repetition means here repeated the consonant sound we should call as alliteration. And then the second one, assonance, repetition of 2 or more vowel sound. Vowels you already know, A, E, I, O, U. The repetition, the repeat of 2 or more vowel sound in a particular line. We look at the line, all we ask words in assonance. All ask, all ask. So here the vowel sounds, the repetition of 2 or more vowel sounds, that is called assonance. Repetition of 2 or more consonant sound is called alliteration. So you should not be confused in these two topics. And then repetition, not only alliteration, assonance, here repetition. Here the repetition occurs in a single line because today's women, the words are same. The 2 or 3 words are repeated in the single line as well as the same words. That's what repetition here. And then anaphora, the special form of repetition. This is also one kind of repetition that occurs at the beginning of successive clause or lines. Not we are going to see the clauses, but the lines. Look at the line, not hurrying, not mourning. Not hurrying, not mourning. The first word in the each and every line should be the same. The first word of each and every poetic line should be repeated in the same word is called anaphora. And then rhetorical questions. We can't be able to find so many rhetorical questions in your poems. So next one, simile. Simile, a direct comparison of two objects or two things. Two objects are two things. Here, look at the line. Greater than the people of the kings. Than the people as well as the king. The two objects are directly compared. Two objects are directly compared, we should call as simile. Two objects are indirectly compared. That's what metaphor. Next topic, metaphor. Metaphor is an indirect comparison. It compares two objects without using connecting words like words like or as. If you find like or as in that particular poetic line, you should be confirm about the simile. So if you are going to see any word like or as, you should confirm as a simile. But indirect comparison, here look at the line, hells of fire. So here is going to mention hell as well as fire. So two things are indirectly compared. This is called metaphor. So other things we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.